Hello. Welcome on in, everybody. I have an update or a non-update. I'm not really sure right now. So I can tell you vaguely about some things, and I feel like rather than holding some information and wait and then tell you only when things are done, time is of the essence. So I want to tell what I can right now. So this is related to merch specifically. Not my current merch. The current stuff that I have on sale is all through my own store. That's all fine. That's shipping either instantly or August, which is literally starting tomorrow. So that's all good. This is about the old stuff, the old VShojo merch. So I got some updates. Sorry, I'm just opening it and finding it. Okay, so there's some stuff I still need more details on. And just the problem is that I just don't know that I'm going to even get that stuff. So I'm waiting to see if I get that information to know how certain things are going to go or whatever. But you guys know I've talked about already that my goal is I wanted to get the merch and I wanted anything that was unfulfilled to be fulfilled, etc. Right? I had a few bullet points of all I really hoped for out of this. I got an updated sheet that shows what stock they still have in the warehouse of what items. But this time it also includes how many of each item was unfulfilled as well. So what they're holding that people did pay for, did order, right? I didn't have that information before, so I've gotten that. I don't have the specific orders at all though. All I have is let's say it's t-shirt A and there are 10 of them. If 4 of them were unfulfilled, I have a number 4. I do not have any actual information on who ordered that, what's their information, whatever. So I could maybe hand it off to another facility to get done. And if I simply ask you guys to tell me what you ordered, there's no way for me to fact check it because anyone could just forward an email that maybe that stuff already got shipped to them. I wouldn't be able to check. So I need that proper backend data to be able to fulfill these, right? So I don't have that. I'm hoping to see if I can get that, but I'm really not hopeful. I'm going to tell you right now, with the way everything has gone, especially recently, and the specific people I am currently dealing with to figure this out, I am incredibly unhopeful on that. I will still sit here and wait and see. It does seem like some of the people that are working on certain things are doing that up until Friday, and then that's it. Not that they're even working on this stuff, just working on some stuff in general. So some of those people that I could ping to maybe help and ask about this stuff, I don't know that they're going to be able to access anything after that. So time is of the essence, I guess, even though I've been asking for weeks, or more than weeks. I've been asking for months. So what I do know right now is I know how many items they're claiming they have in the warehouse of each thing. And I do know how much they're claiming each of those items cost them that I would be able to pay to acquire them. I simply have a column that says this is the cost. I do not have a breakdown. I do not have any receipts or invoices or anything that lets me confirm that they actually paid these amounts, that those are correct. I simply have a source, just trust me, bro, column that says, yeah, this shirt, we paid this per shirt. That is all I've got. I do know who manufactured some of these things, and I can ask those manufacturers potentially, hey, how much did they pay you per item for this? And I already have with one, and the number did not match up. There could be other things involved in this number that make it make sense, yeah, we added in the cost to store it or something like that potentially, but I don't know that, and I have absolutely no receipts to be able to confirm that at this moment. So I'm hoping that I can get those things. I am hoping that I can get that information so that I can confirm this stuff, because I think it'd be really irresponsible of me to just throw money at it and just be okay, right? So I am hoping I can get those details. Unfortunately, the person that my attorney is talking to, that is the point person on all this stuff, is someone who was just installed within the last 2 months or so. I don't really know what they were told. This poor person, I do not know if they were told that this was going to end up being their job for a lot of this. I have no clue. Basically, we had a COO, CFO, whatever, that was gone by winter time, and then they installed a new one to be interim, and that guy was the one who started handling this stuff as some of us were looking to leave, or as I was trying to do the stuff that I talked about earlier with making changes, making improvements, and that guy was trying to handle it. However, at some point he just left. I assume he realized it was cooked, but at some point he left just a couple months ago. And then now another one was installed. Again, another person that I just don't know. They're just, oh, you have a new COO now. And this guy is the one who's unfortunately having this dumped on him. And he doesn't seem to know much about anything or how this works. So he's trying to do it as he goes. And I don't know that he even wants to, genuinely. I don't know. I don't know if this person's getting paid or not. I have no clue. I don't know if this person has whatever level of contract or whatever. No clue. It's just was handed a contact. Hey, talk to this person now. This person will pick it up from here. That is literally all I know about this person. So, you know, that kind of all being said, I'm really not hopeful that a lot of this stuff will get figured out. It's just like on every layer, it's pretty cooked. I'm still gonna try, and I'm going to, you know, ask for certain things, but I just want you to give, I want to give you that update that's like where we're at. And I don't know, should the data exist, at least in theory? There's no way it doesn't, because when you have an online store, that data is somewhere. There's a backend system that has it all collected, and to take that data and pull it and then do analysis on it to break it down into different people's reports per person should be maximum 2 hours of work, maximum. I can confirm with past expertise, maximum that's 2 hours of work to do. I just want to say that. But the data I was handed with my merch data, everything, like not data, it's not even data, it's just a spreadsheet with some costs and some quantities, along with financial reports I've been given. Everything looks and seems to be manually done. I do not believe that any of this was an automated report. I do not believe that any of this has been pulled from like an ongoing, well-kept ledger. Everything looks like it is someone opening Excel, referencing a bunch of random sheets on the side on another monitor and like manually typing it in. That's what this all looks like. And to me, someone with my background, that's horrifying. But, you know, I don't expect any more than that. So I'm not surprised. I'm just saying, so you understand, the level of information I have is like so low, and the ability to get those people to give me right information is also so low, because I think people are either severely incompetent or just don't have access to things. So I am unfortunately being given like a whole lot of kind of nothing really actionable, and I'm hoping to get something actionable. That's where I'm at. So yeah, I would love to know really simply, I want the actual data on the unfulfilled orders to know who's owed what items, etc. I would like to know how much money people already paid, because these unfulfilled orders are all things that people already paid for. And it would be a bit weird if I just went and also paid for the goods to get them because they're already paid for. Same with the shipping. The shipping that you each paid for your items, you already paid for. It would be weird for me to take these items and then ship it out at my cost. But so I'm kind of struggling with like trying to make a decision with no information right now. So I'm forwarding those concerns over, and we'll see, you know, if they're able to do anything there. But it may end up, if this is the final information that I'm getting, if there are really no further updates and no changes to anything, then what would happen is I could either buy everything outright and double pay, and then also pay to ship things to you guys, only if I actually get the merch data so I know who to ship things to. Or I say, fuck it, I can't do this and I can't take any of it, and I don't pay for it at least, but then you guys don't get items that you paid for. And I don't have the ability to get you guys refunded, I don't think. I'm going to also ask to see if that's possible. However, it's seeming very highly likely that that's a no as well. So I'm just letting you guys know right now that that's where it is, in case there's anything that you want to do about that from your end. If there's anything you can do, I'm letting you know right now, which is why, even though I don't have full information, I'm telling you what I can, because time is of the essence for some of you, maybe, if you're able to do anything to recoup. But yeah, I don't know. That's where it is right now. So there you go. I know that's like, it's not much of a real update. It's just a status check-in, but yep. Too bad they slow rolled most chargeback periods. I know. Well, that's why I'm telling you as soon as I know, right? Like, I'm telling you what I know in case there's anything you can do within your time. And there you go. I don't know that I can get any of the information that I want. I'm just hoping for it, because even if I had to pay extra, there could be a chance that I could get this merch anyway and still get it to you guys or something, maybe. But even then, I need the data on who ordered what. I cannot rely on people just being like, trust me, I ordered this, right? Like that's crazy. So I'm just sitting here. Not sure who else exactly is dealing with this, but I know a lot of us likely received similar things. And we're all just kind of like, what do we do here? You know, you said you bought merch and have received it. Did they not pay you for it? I was also given two things. I was given my numbers of my Q1 and Q2, everything in and out. Again, I have no invoices or receipts attached to any of it. It is just a spreadsheet that says we took this in for you from this source and we paid this out for you to that source. None of it has actual receipts or invoices attached. So I would really like to have those things so I can verify. However, I doubt I'm going to get those. I really doubt it. And this also has $0 listed for Q2 for like merch money for everything. $0. I'm going to double check with them, because many of you have ordered merch from April to June for Q2. I know you have, but it says 0. So if there's a chance that this just doesn't include that merch money and they missed that, I will give them that chance to give that to me. But right now, Q1 includes merch revenue here. So what's up with that? And it does say on the summary, 2025 Q2. Oh no, sorry. It doesn't say $0. It says like 194. I don't know about that, guys. I would really like to actually get my data in, because I know a lot of you have opened mod tickets to tell us about things that you ordered and stuff like that, to let us know what's still pending. And I have reason to believe that maybe it's, you know, different. Now, of course, that's what my cut would be. So that's not like how much you ordered. That's not revenue. That's my profit, quote unquote. But I don't know. That's what it currently says. So I would like verification to make sure that these things are correct. Maybe only a few of you ordered stuff. Maybe. I don't know. But I can't verify. I can't verify any of this. Did you know they had a finance department, by the way? So I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens there. But by waiting, I mean I need to know like immediately, and I should have known weeks ago. I should have known months ago. Yeah, they did. Yes, two people on the org chart listed under finance, 2 entire people. And at the time I was told, now I'm not sure if this is even true now, but I was told that they were full-time employees. That's what was told to me. I don't know if that's even correct. Maybe they were just like contracting 1 hour a month or something, and like I don't have the visibility on that, but that's the information I was given earlier. So yeah, you know, and it's hard for me to tell if these people were actually like on the books full time, getting paid full time, right? And just didn't do anything, or if that's just what some people said about them and they weren't actually, and that's what was told to me, right? And to others to make us like not worry. I don't know. So I'm just telling you again, if there's anything you can do to keep your own finances as safe as possible, this is like all I can really give you right now. But yeah, so far, all I've really been told is like, hey man, here's a column that says what you need to pay to obtain these things. And here's a sheet that just has written in what you're owed. And there are 0 receipts or invoices that I've been handed for any of like, especially the recent stuff. So that's the kind of thing where I'm just like, I don't know what I could even do about that other than request that information. Right? That's it. And the thing is, the worst part about this is I assumed this would be the case a long time ago. And I took certain measures to do certain things. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter when the money doesn't exist, right? But of course that was not, that part was not told to me. Classic. I'm getting a merch update right now, by the way, or some amount of update. Okay, I think I can get the items. I think I can get the items at the very least. I'm hoping I can get the data of what's unfulfilled so that I can get that worked out. I think I can get that by tomorrow, maybe, because I would need that if I want to fulfill that. But also then I wouldn't. I'm still gonna, if this is the case, I'm gonna have to pay to ship it to my own fulfillment center and then like send it out to people. Like I'm gonna have to just pay for shipping for everything if I get the data, but fuck it, whatever. I'll figure that out. I'll figure that part out after. We have to see if I actually get that data first before I can like be sure, but I may be able to physically get this stuff, which is what I was hoping for. I may have to trade off some other stuff for it, but we'll see. Okay, and they're gonna try. I feel so bad for the person who's trying to clean all this shit up. They're gonna try to pull this stuff for me so I can have the orders. Yeah, because I'm gonna have like, you know, the little Boris keyring? I'm gonna have like 500 of those. That's just like total stock, whether some is sold and some is not or whatever. I'm gonna have like 500 of them. I don't know how big of a box that's gonna be, but it's probably gonna be pretty heavy. So I'd rather put that in a warehouse than try to take that myself, you know? I don't know how many boxes it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a lot.